route now. You still let's
I
say
have
you
no eyes on.
Yeah, I'm on group, aren't I?
Oh, yikes.
Well, I'm on group as well, and I still don't see it.
Yeah, I was on group.
Oh. God damn, bro, what the fuck?
At least girl got in. Keep girl in.
No, I didn't.
Oh, never mind.
CBA, ace.
Mismatch.
Yep.
You need your CBA is still checked up.
Yeah. I didn't touch anything since
Just
last time.
just unload them all and then reload them all.
Yeah.
Sorry, son, you were saying?
I've always been
Yep,
interested
so this is
in
your
why
path,
there's
I
a
advise you to
lieutenant and a lieutenant.
Okay.
So that green line, right?
Isn't Lieutenant Air Force or something like
You
that?
assault those two buildings like nearby.
I mean, the British, they still stay lieutenant. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Unless I'm mistaken.
Let me,
There you go.
Never mind, stay in your line. Stay in your line. No, I don't know.
it should be FTL.
Which team am I on?
AR.
132.
Let me check for you.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes,
Yes,
we
sir.
can.
Which team am I on?
Bravo.
Which team is Bravo? Blue?
Blue, sir.
Walter, it is FTL AR Grenadier Rifleman.
Gotcha. Building caps in front of me. Alright, sorry, it's been a little while.
Yep, no further questions.
Starting all buildings.
Okie dokie. Right, everyone huddle up for a sec. Might as well do a quick briefing.
Push over to the west a bit, guys, so they can talk about their stuff today. Turn to the west.
Come over here, guys. Okay, this is going to be a unmounted op. The objectives, if you look in the southeast corner of the map, are going to be Rhodes, Fork, and Bruno in that order. It's a fairly simple coin op. Basically, it's to move through those objectives, clearing any buildings on the way. Once we reach Bruno, there's going to be a overwhelming reinforcement wave from the enemy, which is going to force us to retreat back through Fork and then back to Rhodes. There will be VB IEDs, and suicide bombers active in AO. Insertion will be done via teleportation. Any questions?
I've got nothing.
Everyone clear on where the AO is?
Positive.
Yes, but you said southwest and it's to the southeast.
Oh, my apologies, yeah, southeast. If I did say southwest, I meant southeast. It is Rhodes, Fork, and Bruno in the southeast corner of the map. Yeah, it's fairly simple. It's just going to be reactionary, really, honestly. It'll just be Rhodes, then Fork, then Bruno. Anything else that we do in the AO will be reactionary.
Copy that.
But yeah, that's everything I've got.
So if it's coin, I guess I do have one small question. If it's coin, aren't we supposed to be clearing out everything?
Did I not say that? Yeah, we are going to be clearing out every building.
Okay.
Anything out of the line of advance to the west and east, those are going to be exempt, but anything within those lines will be cleared out.
Right. That was for my own sake. I'm pretty sure you said that whole
Yeah.
I'm cookie
yeah, just to
packing up some
clarify.
green spray paint.
Yeah, go for it. You should have that already. Just to clarify, the insertion will be north of Rhodes. I don't know how far. 100 meters it could be, 200 meters it could be, I don't know yet.
Okay.
Off comms.
So copy. Alright, let's go ahead and light back up.
Who's my battle buddy?
Good point, stand by. Yeah, battle buddies will be, yeah, Delang and Drumheller. Actually, no, yeah, that's correct. Yeah, Delang and Drumheller, and myself and Falter. Bravo's all good to go. School circle.
You're not. I think you're on Whisper.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, once again, good evening, gentlemen. Alright, so
Xbox is getting better. Just one thing now.
Sorry, just talking.
You want to hear me now?
Affirm. We can hear you.
Anyway, so yeah, back to what I was saying though, the basis of this whole training will be focused on coin operations. However, though, our actual training focus will be breaking contact and fire maneuver. But we're going to put a large emphasis in breaking contact. Does anyone know the basis of what breaking contact? If you have the answer, just stand up and say the answer.
To reposition yourself from a position of fire volume disadvantage, so
Yeah, it's basically what it sounds. It's to engage an enemy with the firepower of what basically every weapon system that we have as much as possible, and have all of us online to engage them in a good position to keep ourselves concealed, and at the same time having a good line of sight of them. So if you get engaged by enemies that you cannot see, but you know the general location of them, and you're out in the open, then you're gonna break contact to a better position. So you could break contact towards a compound where there's, let's say, some towers up ahead, those towers inside the compound. That gives you good concealment, basic tactical advantage over them because you have elevated position over them, and it gives you eyes on them. So those are some cases how you want to break the contact. So basically, it just gives everyone an opportunity to get eyes on the enemies and have every weapon system on hand to engage them. Now, in terms of breaking contact, you got two types of elements. You got the supporting and the maneuver element. You got one element that's going to support, while the other element basically bounce back maneuvers around or away from the enemy fire. So it's basically the same thing what you're going to be doing when you're maneuvering. So now when you get engaged by contacts, the first element will be basic fire. Element in rear will just maneuver and find and eliminate the enemies. Same thing. When order of breaking contact is given, the discretion of the squad leader or team leader take initiative. If you think you're the person that's further closest to the enemies, I mean you're away from the enemy, then you could establish a base of fire and have the fire team that's in front of you bound away from the enemies. But like I said, discretion of the squad leader usually first, the one who will bring up that discretion of who should bound away from enemies. However, though, we're gonna wait until you say or hear some keywords such as set and covering. Then you'll say Roger, Alpha or Bravo is moving. So, like I said, same thing with when you're performing fire maneuver. All right. Let's show a quick demonstration. All right, Sergeant Lee on me, and who else is here? Sergeant Stewart, real quick, over here. All right, so like I said, when you basically breaking contact, you're gonna bound away. So let's say Sergeant Lee took the fire. What's gonna happen is that Sergeant Lee will say, "All right, Alpha or Bravo," or I'll just say how you can say it on the radio. Our Alpha's gonna be base of fire. Bravo, you can bound back. Sergeant Stewart's gonna say, "Roger, bounding back." Sergeant Stewart, go ahead and bound back. We're gonna simulate as if he's a whole fire team. So there's 4 guys. Sergeant Stewart's gonna say he is set and covered. Notice that he ran towards cover. Sergeant Lee's gonna say, "Roger, let his team know." All right.
Roger, Alpha moving.
Then he's gonna move back. Move to the next nearest cover. So he could either do successive bounding or alternating bounding. You could bound past the element.
Alpha set.
Or bound online. Any questions?
Negative, setter.
Cool. All right, go ahead back. Curve yourself back over here, Sergeant Lee and Sergeant Stewart. Now, there seems to be people take fire, getting heated in the moment. They don't want to move, like to engage though. I'll tell you guys one thing. You always have yourself protected when there's an element covering you. When the element knows for sure they're covering you, then they're covering you. Always trust your teammates and your fellow sister team. So if they say they're covering you, trust them. Pop that smoke. The smoke's not gonna impair their vision. Pop the smoke and break contact. Don't stay there, want to have a quick gunfight with the enemy because you think you're in tactical advantage. You're not. People see a larger view of what you can do and what can be accomplished. Sometimes we could break contact so that we could bring the enemy to an ambush. One scenario, we tried to do that during Operation Thunderstorm Phase 4, I believe. 3-1 bounded back while we maneuvered and then basically flanked the enemy. They were basically enveloped. They couldn't fall back to any other position. So there are reasonings on certain tactics that are done by any element lead or whatsoever. So always trust the words of any of your superiors. Any other questions?
Negative side.
All right. Go ahead and get yourself on. Let's see. Let's do it over here. Let's go over here on this road over here. Might be better. We're gonna go ahead and simulate. Get real quick. Red smoke will symbolize what? What does red smoke always symbolize?
Enemy contact.
Enemy contact. So red smoke will be the enemy contact. You guys just bound yourself away. Alright, there's no need for me to go over fire maneuver because, like I said, fire maneuver and bring contact is similarly the same thing. Well, not the same thing. The move is the same thing, but just a little bit completely opposite.
Alpha, I think one of your guys is off course.
Alright, let's go in that direction. Certainly get them in the direction of bearing 1, 4, 5.
April.
Whenever you're ready.
Bravo
Let you
checkpoint
know when I'm ready.
be in the squad column 145 out in the field.
Alright, Bravo checkpoint will be squad column from wedge, strong side left.
Oh, no,
Let me know when you're ready.
stay in the diamond, Alpha right behind it.
Good to go. Alright, moving.
Going 1, 2, 3.
Bravo hold.
Sure hold.
Right, everybody good? Alpha, you good? Right, step off. Lock and load. Far fucking airplug good.
Alright, we're good to lock and load. Airplug check. Good check.
April. Right, Bravo, step off. We'll go.
Continue moving. We're moving at a bearing of 145.
Are we supposed to be shooting at the red smoke when it pops up?
Let me know where it is, I'll call it on the squad map.
Are we supposed to suppress with real bullets?
Stand by.
April.
That's an A-firm. If you see red smoke, we'll be suppressing it.
Red smoke.
Red smoke up ahead. Bravo,
Alright, suppress the red smoke. Get online with me. Continue suppressing that smoke to the front. way towards Alpha, get online with them, then turn around and face towards smoke that we just took contact from.
Bravo, your base will fire again. Alpha, keep pushing back.
Alright, get set up here. Alright, continue suppressing fire on that smoke.
Hey, full. There you go. Alpha, hold at the over there.
Smoke left close.
Copy. Suppress any
Reloading.
smoke.
I am on the
Alright, bound back to Alpha, time now. Break contact. Smoke out. Double time it, get online with Alpha. Alright, push past Alpha, we're getting inside the compound to our northwest. Get solid cover facing south.
Friendlies are coming from the south.
Yeah, get on the southwest side.
This is Havoc 3-2.
Good copy. We noticed.
Loading.
IDF.
That's friendly IDF. Have it forwards, putting out fire missions.
Never mind, we're gonna have
Alright, stay in position. We're going to be facing fire for Alpha as they move forward. Copy.
Smoke out 141.
I'm out. That's enough.
37.
That was some max in my backpack.
37. Make sure you get your squad and red smoke.
I got some spare mags in my back.
Loading. Spare mags.
Good copy.
Shifting fire right. There's friendlies pushing
Yep,
up on the
fire,
left.
fire.
Hey,
fire,
Bravo.
Bravo.
Make sure to know that you shifted your fire.
Bravo should have hold fire, yeah.
Yeah, because if you're still engaging, then you should have shifted your fire if you think there's still contacts out there. Actually, 7 gun 3-2, rally back over here. Index. Alright, skill circle on me, then we resupply and we'll go ahead and begin it.
Alright, school circle on Sergeant Smith, index.
Paper.
Right here?
Yeah, well, so to spare purposes, leaving, but a specialist masters is coming in to fill in for him.
Copy. Tickers, Sergeant Pitt. Alright, we're all here, correct?
Hey, so
Alright, that was performed outstandingly. What I saw from, of course, from Bird's Eye View. One red smoke popped up, of course, one single squad, the whole squad could handle a single squad. And you guys are getting your way to go ahead and fire maneuver and engage the enemy. Then you realize more and more started emerging themselves out of the blue, outside of the tree line, and it seemed like that they were in the tree line. And then you realize that basically that's way too much than what you guys can physically handle. Now I know I do push us in scenarios where we shouldn't be pushing it, and I'm sounding like a hypocrite. But whenever we're about to be outflanked like that, as you noticed, those enemy squads were about to come up to yours to flank. That's the point where you want to break contact. You guys did it quickly enough. Excellent job in that reaction. You bounded back quickly, made the initiative to move back towards the base, and then once you're ready, that's when Havoc 4 engage enemies. So that's what, in simulation, that's what usually would happen. We'll break contact and Havoc 4 will clean up anything else that was over there, and then we'll go ahead and sweep it out, and then resume our normal mission, unless we're going to stay at the base and defend the base, if that is what's going to call out. Let's see here. Now, usually send out a whole squad, not just one fire team. But it's just you guys, so good call, Sergeant Lee, just send out the whole fire team to clear out that position. Now, when Sergeant Lee calls out, lift your fire, then lift the fire quickly enough, because whoever your fire team that was, they had to wait until you guys stopped shooting, so they wouldn't cause some blue on blue. Now, if you still see any infantry contacts out there that's on the right-hand side of that red smoke or left, then call it up. Then say, hey friend, we're shifting our fire. Matter of fact, we're shifting our fire to the right. Still see enemy infantry. Advise us once you're pushing up further. You guys see what I'm saying?
hey, so
Okay. Yep. The only time you guys should be engaging things out there is if it poses a major threat to the rest of the squad. So if you see an RPG gunner with his RPG rocket out, about to engage that fire team, about to maneuver and clear out that position, then take him out. And then call up that you engage an RPG gunner. But at all times when it's called lift your fire, then stop voicing them. Alright, Captain, do you have anything to address? Anything?
Yep.
Go ahead, Captain.
Are you the one who waited, or why did you wait so long to start moving to begin with? Was that just simulating, realizing that there were too many enemies to fight, and then moving back?
I informed Captain that first there were only 2 smokes, so I assume each smoke was 1 squad, and we could have taken them. But then more smoke started coming up, and then I assumed that's when we still needed to start moving.
Right. Smoke, make sure when you're displacing that you're popping smoke and moving back. The first time my team displaced, no one popped any smoke. So we were just running with our asses to the enemy. Did someone say they needed extra magazines after that?
Yes, I did.
How many
Yes, sir,
magazines are you carrying?
I'm carrying 10 if I'm right.
Alright, rate of fire for suppression. If you're actively engaging targets, shoot as much as you want, but when you're suppressing, let the ARs do most of the suppression. You should be firing 1 round every 5 to 10 seconds from your
Sounds good,
rifles.
sir.
So you should have gone through maybe two magazines, whereas I went through 2 boxes. And Sergeant Smith already went over this. Shift versus lift. Lifting fire means stop firing. Shift fire means you're going to shift fire as the other guys are pushing through. So you got to make that call. That's everything I had.
Thank you, Captain. Sergeant Lee. Anything you've
Thank you,
seen
Sergeant
as
Smith.
leader? Yep.
One thing I wanted to say is if you are moving away from the enemy and there is still contacts behind you, you should probably try to keep a low profile as opposed to just moving away slowly at a slow place and still standing up. Probably a bad idea. That's all I have.
Alright, It's my fault. I should have looked at where the wind was going so that you guys can push on the downwind. That way the smoke wouldn't be right on your face, but things happen. I wasn't making sure that it's my fault. However, though, still, the smoke did do somewhat of a good cause. All right. If no one else have any questions or comments, 3 seconds. All right, you guys go ahead and resupply. Let your action know once you guys are ready, and then go ahead and take the poll.
Yeah, just once you resupply it, go ahead and line back up. I'll be off comms for about 2 mics.
Copy. Private Mars is in O'Neill, you and we'll run together.
Alright, off comms, 2 mics. Bravo's off comms, 2 mics.
I'm up.
Cap, are you gonna stay there, or would you like to get in your slot?
Are you asking me a question?
Yeah, Cap, I just didn't know if you wanted to get in the slot here in the line, that's all.
No, I have bad knees. I don't kneel down.
Very
Unless I'm
good.
shooting something. It's just drum when I'm filling in.
Okay, drum.
I know I should be to your right. No, not you, Rhodes. Ah.
Back on comms.
If he doesn't get in, we'll just run as a 3-man team.
Bravo's back on comms, we're
Okay.
all green, good to go.
Eyes on.
Bravo copies.
You look at your map, there's a LZ Havoc northeast of your objectives.
Alright,
So
to reference your map, LZ Havoc is where we're going to be landing, that is northeast of objective roads on your map.
Give me like a.
Everyone got eyes on that.
Just do that 10 seconds ago.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I need.
Alpha's missing one? Such as master.
Mass is disconnected, so I don't know if you have issues or...
What happened then?
Alright.
Yeah, he'll be in. Yeah, he's having some big issues. Alright, like I said, you guys agree. Just keep in mind about breaking contact, and if you think that that is something you guys need to do, and don't leave it all up to the squad leader to make those decisions. If you believe you need to do that, suggest it to him. Then number 2, find locations where to break that contact. If he told you to bound south or north, then it's up to you to figure out, okay, there's some cover right here. Here's a good spot for us to rest at. I'll leave it up to your squad leader. He has to actually communicate to the platoon HQ, let them know we're breaking contact, and every single mess that has to be along with that. Any questions for myself before at least you guys start to leave?
Negative from this one.
No, I don't think Masters is on the way. Special
Copy.
Masters.
Alright, again, I'll give him and you guys 2 mics, and if that isn't, if he's not loaded in just yet, then go ahead and make the list flag. It'll be,
Roger.
certainly.
April. One more thing, party leaders. Last training, there was really good communication and initiative from you guys. And you guys were making movements and just moving towards the objective on your own without me having to say anything, and that was really nice. Let's keep that up if possible.
Roger
I
that.
spend my time communicating with Havoc and asking for permission to that kind of stuff. masters, and then we can move on.
Mike, be advised. Fulton, Bravo.
Off count
is
one, Mike.
CLS.
Kraken, appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Doc.
No, no. I'm here for you.
Alright, it takes more than 30 seconds to just step off. I'm going to off this.
It's just my own.
I mean, he's not even in.
No, I just gotta put a Star Wars reference in that. You guys can move whenever you need.
Alright, like, we're gonna move after, so just do a skip back.
So, does anybody want to hear a knock-knock joke?
Knock knock.
What?
We're not there yet. Wants to hear a knock-knock joke.
Go for it, Doc.
Alright, it's really funny, but you have to start it.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
I don't know.
Oh. You're pretty shitty at this, you know that?
Jesus Christ.
He got back before you did, so we're gonna wait for him. Let's just
Praise against the clock.
You're talking, I can't hear you, but you're Alpha Grenadier. Yep.
Crota, I have
Alpha
CLS
Grenadier.
for Alpha.
Kraken, thank you.
Alters.com 3 site.
I'll miss you.
Roger. Roger.
Yeah, let's push it up to 2 battalions.
Hell yeah.
Bring it.
Only
Let's
two.
do it.
You know what? I'm gonna go grab some more.
Mike
Oh,
ran out of
that
ammo
way.
like 3 times last training, so.
Have it on auto all the time.
Now we just had fucking. We were in the town and they just kept pushing us.
Remember,
Close.
you don't clear out buildings that you took fire from. You clear out buildings that you see. So that means that every single building that you are given, do not cross that other
Make
way.
sure you have
However,
smokes.
There will be enemies shooting from one location from another.
Very cool.
Alright, doubled my mag count. Let's see if you guys can try this time.
Oh, you went from 1 to 2 magazines.
Alright, to make things easier, Delang, Drum, you'll be team 2, myself and Follow will be team 1.
I don't know who wrote that down.
Copy that.
Yes, every building that's not within the LOA.
Well, obviously, he wants to show you something. You should probably go with him.
Go to Disneyland.
Candyman.
Everybody lock and load. Earplugs back in.
Lock and load.
Alright, good to lock and load, earplugs in.
Specialist masters, keep that magazine in. We're moving out. Bravo, take the flag first. Establish the 360.
Alright, Bravo, go through the flag, we'll be establishing 360 once we're through.
Let's roll them out. Flag straight front.
To the specialist master.
Flag's right here. Stand by. Alright, go to assault.
Fucking get back from here. I can't get back from where I am. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Oh, there we go. Assault.
That's here.
Drum, you with us?
Yeah.
Roger.
I see all of you then. Alright. Alpha, go ahead and start the movement. We're going 2, 1, 3 up this hill.
Alright, we'll be moving 2, 1, 3. Alpha is on point. Bravo's in the rear. With Alpha to take point.
Correction, Alpha, shift movement towards your southeast. Move along the floor your southeast up the hill.
Alright, correction. We'll just be following Alpha. I'm not sure the exact bearing.
My brother, follow along.
When you want to go somewhere with your mom says you have to take your little brother with you.
What are you throwing that analogy for?
Squad that hangs back. Just said, hey, follow along.
Okay, go ahead.
I got stuck on a rock. No, you told the other squad just to follow along.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to go out, your mom says you have to take your little brother.
I get it, Mike, I get it.
There you go. I'm here for you.
Alpha 1, 2, here to help that building.
Alright, shift right. We're going to be moving towards those windmills. Just stay behind Alpha.
Copy.
Alright. Get a line looking over this ridge to the southwest. Gonna let Alpha clear these windmills.
Big ass enemy compound with a bunch of dudes in it up there.
I have eyes on one time
Yeah,
zone
guys,
getting 232 into the compound with the radio tower.
Bravo has eyes on a large enemy compound at 239 southwest, heavily fortified with a large garrison.
And 2 more Humvees moving up on the road to the west, 267. Correction, 3 Humvees.
I was talking about that bigger compound at 185.
Bravo has eyes on
So there's
a
2
convoy moving
compounds.
right to left on the MSR to our southwest. Convoy is 3 times on the...
Set up really quick.
Sorry, I was talking on the radio. Do you say you had eyes on a second compound?
I thought.
Yes, the huge ass compound on the other side of the town at 185.
Right, stand by.
Yeah, copy of guys on that. That looks to be objective fog.
Bravo copies in that position. Give eyes. Has eyes on objective fog. Passing out to the south. 600 meters.
Oh, look at our fucking
Okay.
team. Look at that.
Alright, Bravo, push back down the hill, go. Push back down the hill, go west. Behind the hill, Alpha Day.
Alright, turn around, we're going back down the hill and then loop around to the northwest. Just stay in defilade.
don't see anything on top of it. Whoa. Oh,
Contact front, southwest 237.
Yep, west just directly behind that window.
Followers up.
This guy's weapons up on the other side of big ass compound. What the fuck?
Roads.
Jesus Christ. The next rock wall.
Stay behind that blade out, Bravo.
Alright, push west down the hill, stay in defilade, but moving towards the compound. Spray contact on west. Just make sure you stay in cover. Someone's got a advantage on that drop down. Push when you're ready, Team 2.
Move in.
Need to be pushing west down the hill.
Definitely mortars firing.
Watch out, Alpha.
I got audible on that. Get some spacing.
Yep, this plays Alpha right now. Get down the hill. Get down.
RDF.
You good?
Contact at the field at 213.
Contact front, across the road.
That guy's down.
Quite where I wanted that, but okay.
Alright, we're pushing south. Pop smoke towards the compound as cover. Push south when it's plumed.
Pop it smoke.
Please, some of the security will push down.
Just caught a round.
Marksman down.
I thought I wanted to stay on the left side of the Bravo.
Stick with your buddy team, still hang. Don't leave Drum on his own.
Pushing up through the smoke.
Bolt, let's go.
Yep, keep your movement up. IDF is landing behind us.
Right, Mike, we're going back to check on Alpha. Bravo, stay here. Actually, Alpha, Bravo, just keep to the...
Keep pushing up to the wall. Gonna pop some more smoke.
That guy popped some smoke for us.
We can expend all my smoke here. Bravo's putting some small smoke.
Alright, let's go.
Prepping frags. You wanna go under this hole or over the wall or what?
Stand by. Find a hole on the right side.
This is the hole on the right side.
Yep, get in there.
Cool. Right, Bravo's breaching the compound.
Going in.
Hooking around this right side behind the white building.
Go with him, Delay. Go.
Friendly.
Alpha, I want you to get inside the compound from the end.
Ready?
Yeah.
This is to the east of this objective.
Clear.
He's down.
Lay down. Lay down.
Alpha, get in from the
Orders are down.
Alpha.
Copy.
Mark 19
Havoc
down.
38-3-2.
Fucking.
Corner clear.
Havoc 38-3-2. We're inside the compound. We're clearing your time now. Break. We're also in possession of a civilian. Well, how we handcuffed him? Doesn't seem like he's got suicide vest on him.
Do you want us to keep?
There's a guy inside this building still.
Come on, stunner and frag. Alright.
We're at this barracks building back here. Do you need help clearing out that building?
We're green, we're green.
Here, I'll open it. Going to flash. Just fucking stand there, move! Get out of the doorway, get out of the doorway!
There you go.
It's clear, let's go up top, let's go up top, let's go up top.
Alpha, push towards the warehouse on the south side of the building.
Get shit.
Alpha, Bravo, stay to the west side, stay on that two-story cover.
It's clear. You with me?
I'm with you.
Got one in that garage, direct front south.
Alright, this is clear from west side, top floor west side is clear, going in.
Copy, we're coming up to you.
Got a flash ready.
You ready?
Alright.
Going right.
Turn around.
You with me, Fulton?
Yeah, I'm with you.
One up the other end.
We're clearing the bottom floor of this building that you're in. Copy.
Going in right. Room's clear. We cleared all those other rooms from the outside.
Yeah, my bad.
Alright, looking
Going left.
Okay.
Clear.
Looking right. Yeah, it's good.
They're in each room, right?
Yep.
We have
step
one more
left,
here.
left side.
Going left. Clear.
Second floor is clear.
Copy, we're clearing the last building, sorry, the last rooms on the bottom floor.
Yeah.
I'm going down.
Let's see if we can get eyes
Alright,
out.
pushing up.
Oh wow. I don't have safe aim.
It's clear. Okay, Bravo's clear. Bravo's building.
Reloading.
Get shit. Got
No good eyes out from up here.
all fading.
Clear.
Got you.
Pushing up to the front entrance, I guess.
Yep, that looks to be our next objective.
Here in Vix.
Eyes audible, go.
See if you can get an ID on that.
It's a Humvee
What
with
bearing
a
is
mark, point 50 mark.
Yeah, they can
Dead. It's dead. Everything inside of it's dead.
This is 3-2. We have cleared the first compound. There was an enemy vehicle that drove in here. I'm guessing they know we're here now, so we're going to move towards the next objective. Bravo, take point. We're going to the next objective. Bravo.
Alright, Bravo, take point. We're going to be pushing towards the next objective, center of town. 155.
Say again for 32, radio tower.
Wedge on me, strong side right.
April.
Take point.
We're in clear view of that other built-up compound from here.
Alpha,
What's the bearing on that compound?
The big-ass fucking towers right in front of us?
Just keep pushing into the town, we're going to get cover from it. Alright, shift right, get up to the cover of this building. We got contact to our front, southeast.
All is down.
Bolter's down, I'm out of...
Back up. I don't know where we're getting contact from.
I'm pushing into this building. Building's clear.
I'm delaying. I'm back. I'm good.
Oh my god.
Bravo's back up.
I'm bandaging. Delaying, stick with drum.
185 in that fucking building that's under construction. As well as the guys from that compound, I think, or at least in the direction of the compound. The guys in the compound itself are not weapons up yet.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's still standing there on the top floor. I got nothing at 185.
Crossing in front.
It's okay. Bravo's back up again.
Last station on this net. I didn't reach you. I'm gonna reset my radio 1 sec.
Yeah, there's guys on balconies and shit looking out towards us.
Is that, like, in the town?
Yeah, there's a civilian crawling on the ground up to our 170,
Yeah,
closest wall.
Copy.
On the big tower, bearing 169, looks like there is an
Alpha, go
HMG
ahead,
on
move
top.
into the town proper. Bravo, stay in cover. I'm actually, this is 3-2.
Alright, Bravo, stay in cover. We're gonna be base 5 for Alpha as they move into the town.
Copy. Crossing.
Alpha
Bravo
Bravo,
vehicle
we're gonna
in
move
town.
this town from the northwest to the south, from the northeast to the southwest. So Alpha, go ahead and move your men towards the southeastern part of town.
Shit, there's
I'm
that vehicle on the road right in front of us. Gunner's down, driver's fucking off.
Okay, push out to the north now. We're in there, not this area of town.
Southeast, southeast.
Towards the town.
Me and O'Neill are on the southwest.
Bravo's good to move on the town.
Alpha, move. Let's go southeast or everything.
Alright, push up southeast towards the town. Push past Alpha to the right side.
Alpha, don't stay out the open and engage them, move towards solid cover. Right, Alpha,
There's
push off
contact
those
on the
guys.
125.
Team 2, push up on this first building to our southeast. We'll bound past you and get this building to the next building along to the southeast.
Say again.
Team 2, get this building here.
Dude, you gotta pie that fucking door before you just push in.
Say again, sir.
Pie the door before you push in.
My bad. Right. Okay.
Going up.
Moving.
Alright.
Reaching.
Cleared
Going
by,
right.
going in, going right.
Clear.
Clear.
I don't know where that is.
I'm marking this building.
Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad, Bravo, my bad.
Did someone just shoot at me?
Yeah, that was friendly fire.
Alright. One dead guy over here. I don't know. Oh, he's got friendly still there.
We have
Hear more
mortars
mortars
firing.
fire. You guys alright in the other building?
We're good. We just took contact inside of the building.
Another vehicle.
Reloading.
Is it the same one without the gunner?
A firm.
Balcony's clear.
Coming up.
IDF.
2 coming down.
expedite
Alright, I
this.
got flash ready, open door.
2 men.
I push up to the next building to the southeast.
That was shots. Was that this little fucking building we passed?
He's still in there.
I'm pretty sure I killed him. There's another one. Find it out.
Clear, it's clear.
Balder's getting engaged from I don't know where.
Taking fire, yeah.
Copy, push up to that garage.
Trees, maybe? I don't know. Pushing up.
Eyes on sniper, 148, second floor. He's down.
If we're pushing up.
Up.
I don't know if the ricochets are realistic, but should be behind them.
Shit. Friendly's out there.
Down to our southeast.
You guys doing alright?
Contact 237 in a window. He's down.
Movement.
Holden's down on my pause. Gonna need some help over here.
How bad is Holden?
He's still down.
Which side?
Yeah, Bravo 2 IC, taking over.
Don't think you need a call from Mike.
Hey, Bravo 2 IC, we need a mic at our boss.
I also need someone to pull security while I bandage him at least.
Yeah, I'm
Hey, you. Is the street clear?
Yeah, go, Cora.
Oh, hey, that's you.
Yeah, that's me. Oh, fuck, right side, right side, right side.
Where's your guy? Over here.
Go around this place, go around.
Where's the hurt man?
Behind him somewhere, I bet.
Holden's back.
Multiple guys southwest, about 75 meters.
Alpha 1, 2,
Copy, take your buddy team and push up.
On land with our Bravo.
with you.
I'm receiving medical attention.
Moving west to see if we can get a flanking shot on them. There's still a bunch of fucking buildings over here that we haven't cleared out. Was that a civilian?
Unknown.
April Bravo,
yes.
It's a civilian, it's a civilian.
There are people inside of this building, at least 2.
Civilians or enemies?
Enemies.
We do have civilians present
You saw him in the window.
In
BTR 167 on the street.
I'm popping them.
I hit that guy a couple times, but I don't think he's down.
Flash out.
Okay.
Reckless. Moving up.
Cap, you're right in the line of that BTR. You might want to get out of that building.
We need help in this building. We just got really fucked up in here.
I'm popping smoke so I can get to you.
There's a BTR up at the end of the fucking street.
Yeah, we called it.
We need smoke on the porch.
Gunner out here. So you can get your AD gunner out.
Just need to get out of the
down.
Copy, coming to you.
I'm at the back of the building.
Bravo, pop the building, get it done.
Alright, I'm gonna carry out the lane here. Drums on the second floor.
Copy, I'm going up from.
I might knock myself out by shooting.
Alright, as soon as you can, get out of this building. Looks like it's about to come down.
Oh, where are we going?
Go at the back.
Go back, keep going. Get the fuck out of here.
Drum, you still there?
Yeah, I got an AT4 of this dead asshole, but I can't see through the fucking smoke.
If you have to, just come out of the building, get a better shot, and don't knock yourself out.
Alpha, you.
Bravo engaged, the BTR looks to be catching up.
Colden, be advised, I'm out back with Mike, pulling security while he gets the line up.
Copy, full.
Getting his head. 6-8, you mean? Nope, I know what I said. Alright.
Like, QRF is incoming from the next objective, but we gotta step off, we gotta expedite this.
Reloading.
Alright, as soon as you're ready to move, we need to expedite clearing out the rest of the buildings in this town. Apparently there is a QRF coming from the next objective to the south.
Negative, just keep clearing the south side of town.
If you guys have extra boxes, I can use them.
I got some in my pack if you need them.
I'm back, guys. Motors are firing again.
Drum Falter has one box for you as well.
Drum, I have Nika also one box you, one months.
Alright, tag this building, let's move on to the next one.
Eyes in the bushes, 157.
Reloading. IDF. Let's get out of here.
Don't push out into the IDF.
Who's with me? You want me?
Right here on the
Which
first
way are we
building
supposed to
that
be
we were
going?
gonna clear.
Team 2 bound past us and move to the next building to the south. Volta, get on me.
I'm looking for you.
Oh, you're on the other side of the road? Okay.
How far past do you want us to go? To start clearing?
Concentrate on the buildings on the left-hand side of the road that you were just doing. Volta will take the buildings on the right-hand side.
Copy that, I'm still trying to catch up with you.
Tell Alpha to make sure they're tagging their buildings. Did we tag our last building?
Negative.
Hey, the light.
I'll get them.
Did you use your law already?
Negative.
What? Fuck.
What the fuck?
Never mind.
Oh, never mind. I'm going crazy, dude.
Hold on, I'm moving out into the street area. Looks like this building's already clear on this right side.
Negative. I just engaged some guys in these buildings. I need your help to clear them.
I'm super confused as to how far up Alpha has already moved.
Alpha is over to the east side of the town. We need to keep clearing buildings until we're online with them.
Alpha. southwest towards the buildings that we.
I'm with you. Moving in.
With me, Fault. These buildings up here need clearing as well.
Oh, copy. Sorry about that.
Moving up.
Yeah, we're not this way.
All clear, all clear.
Correction, Alpha. Get to the buildings on the southwest intersection. Bravo, just keep pushing south. Have a 3, this is 3-2. 3-7, this is 3-2 with
We got targets out in the field.
We're moving down south towards the next objective. I'm now over.
Where? Oh.
Take 2 out.
Alright, follow with me. Alpha to move on this section to our southwest, so we need to move back to our east.
Have a 3, this is 3-2. Have a 3 in garage with anytime the vehicle down the lane south, it's pulling us to the east now.
That is
Moving. Clear.
tracking on that.
Say again? No.
It's
Oh, moving out.
Unarmed, okay. It's just an unarmed from behind in the field to outside each other. Say again,
Let's go.
Friendly's in this yellow smoke.
All clear.
Wait for the smoke to clear.
Oh shit, that was close.
I want to say Alpha, take us out.
how are you moving so fucking fast?
That's another ArmA piece.
Here, vehicle. Yeah, that sounds tracked.
Definitely correct. I'm all ready.
Where are the stairs in this building? There's an RPG on the 2nd floor.
There is no stairs anymore.
Let's see if I can crawl up.
Smoke's disappearing. I'm trying to get eyes on them.
This is not the building where the RPG was in. The last building, I guess?
One enemy behind these 2 civvies. Civvies are unharmed.
Building 146.
Alright, check the back side of the building. I'll get the front side.
Are there friendlies up in that tower? Way up ahead of us?
The tower at 173 in the compound.
Never mind, it was some guy in fucking...
Sorry, just holding this
I
corner.
need you up here.
Moving.
Alright, get online with Alpha.
What's the, that's a BMP. That's a BMP. Why don't we move back and get that RPG?
I have a law with me.
Okay.
Range the BMP for me, would you?
It's right in front of us. It's like 100 meters.
Can you back us?
Clear.
Lock it.
Hold on the forward until the BMP is dealt with.
Copy. I don't think that law's gonna do much to the BMP though.
Negative, I missed.
There's another Humvee. Pulling up. Let's go back and get that RPG.
2nd floor, right?
This building, this other building. Right here, this guy.
Bravo's bounded, Jim.
Empty RPG.
What the fuck is that? It's empty? Does he have any extra rounds on him?
Negative.
Maybe check the back of the BTR that's destroyed. Right next to us. Mark 19 gunner is down. Was there anything in there?
Affirm, but I can't grab it.
That Mark 19 gunner fucked up the guys at the building up in front of us. God damn it.
I need the range on that BMP, it's up here.
I don't have a rangefinder. It's like 100, 150 meters. Good hit, good hit. We need to move up and help them. Gunner's down on the Humvee. Humvee is still right here driving around like an asshole. Humvee driver's down. We got ourselves a Mark 19 and we want it.
Copy that.
Do I have permission to get on this Mark 19 and light up that fucking next compound?
You have clearance to mount that Mark 19. Go ahead and use it.
Top of the tower.
Bring the Mark 19 back to our position.
I'm working on it. Stand by.
Using the Mark 19, we're going to be basic fire after as they push into the objective. Alright, Volta, get up inside this building, this construction building. Copy.
Fuck you.
Alright, we're going to move with the Vic on the road. Next objective, continue suppression with that Mark 19. Delang, drive that Mark 19 beside you.
On the road, you said?
Yes, on the road towards the next objective. Continue suppression as we move.
Definitely someone up there shooting at me. Can someone shoot him? Because I can't see him. I don't have an optic.
Hold position,
Fast,
hold
going
position,
too
hold
fast, going
position.
too fast.
Drone, if you can shift fire to the left, there's an enemy hip on the ground.
Don't leave the vehicle sitting still because I'm taking fire up here.
Hold the Mark 19, hold fire with the Mark 19. I'm pushing north back towards the town.
Be advised, there's an enemy helo on the ground in that compound.
Bravo's pushing back to the town. Time now.
Stop shooting at the fucking...
Yes, orders from actual.
We're still taking active quiet from the tower.
Just back up to Alpha's position.
Put the vehicle behind the cover.
Alright, pull back, pull back. They pop smoke for us, pull back using the cover of the smoke. Pull back to Alpha's position. Actual wants the Mach 19 back at Alpha's position.
We all come out.
Alright, hold position here. Watch security for Alpha as they move southwest.
Can't see shit through the smoke.
I'm honestly, I'm not even sure if we're allowed to mount the Mach 19 or not, honestly. Alright, push up to Actual's position on the right side of that two-story where he is.
Are we leaving the Mark 19 or are we bringing it?
Just leave the Mach 19, it's causing trouble.
Is anyone gonna shoot that guy that's shooting at us?
He's in the bunker. Looks like.
Pushing up into the second story of this building.
Alright, hold here, get security south. Engage any contacts that you can see inside that compound.
You got the reserve back for me.
You say you black on magazine.
There's an M113 and then some shooters over in a ditch to our 190. 190.
Seconds to the building. 190.
On the other side of the M113. I can see muzzle flash in a ditch.
Copy, see what we can do about suppressing.
This thing fired?
I'm putting some mags.
We have a Vulcan. We have a Vulcan incoming.
The M113s. Reloading, there's fucking guys. Looks like they're trying to remount the 50 on that M113.
Should I blow it up?
It's, that round is not going to do anything to it.
Range to that M113 is 217 meters.
Meters, you said?
There's an
40 mic on that.
Be careful. I wouldn't, there's a civilian standing sort of close to that.
Alright, yeah, hold fire with the AT.
Like a grenade or something that just went off right next to me near this wreck.
I'm gonna try to get eyes.
There's someone from the white, inside the white smoke shooting out.
Civilian movement near the M113.
At bearing 183. He's moving right to left. Behind the big stone bearing 187, yes.
Contacts left side of the M113.
get you? Yeah. That was either in the this tree is blocking our view to the compound.
That came from what looks like inside the bunker, so I doubt that person's still up.
False, are you up?
Hey, firm, I'm at the rock wall.
Copy, don't go any further. I'm supposed to be holding position here.
Hey, firm.
Someone's pushing by themselves across the fucking field through the yellow smoke.
With me, Bravo, reporting the objective to us. Copy.
Alright.
Just gonna throw out a smoke.
John, you're alright? Yeah, I'm black on smoke, so
I'm
use
good.
any smoke they've got.
If you need ammo, I got one box in my backpack.
Roger.
Hold an interrogative. Can I quickly check out on the M13 Falcon for ammo?
I have some mags in my backpack if you need them.
Copy.
Negative, don't use HEDP. There's friendlies inside the compound. Keep pushing up to the compound, we're gonna push right up inside it. Get on the left side.
Oh shit.
Find it.
Pushing the left end.
I'm with you.
Was that the Mark 19 that I was just looking at? Jesus Christ! I think I got that guy. He was through the bunker walls.
Yeah, he's down, he's down.
One down on the left.
Roger.
Coming in behind you guys.
Clearing the tower.
Pushing past you left. Did you clear the bunker out? No, you didn't. I need help in this bunker. Need the medic in this bunker.
Bunker clear?
Also clear. Someone pushed past this bunker and had security set up and the bunker wasn't clear.
Hold on, what's your location?
Front of the bunker. False, are you good on medical?
I'm taking a mag.
Yeah, I just made it myself.
I must catch up for a bit.
God damn it. Seriously?
I'm out of medical.
Oh, high five.
Fucking god damn it.
He's down.
Oh, I need that box. I thought I had another box.
It's in my backpack.
You should grab that AT4 instead of that fucking RPG.
The AT4 is already used.
I can't get into your backpack.
Let me get it to you.
Looks like somebody already took my belt.
I need CLS in my possession.
Drum, how are you?
Grabbing an enemy weapon.
CLS is follower, isn't he? Fuck, never mind.
Does this guy seriously not have any fucking mags? Oh my god. Be advised, I got an AK-47.
Interrogative, is this compound cleared?
Negative. You see a building that's been marked. Work on it.
Is this civilian dude in front of us, or is he like slowly dying?
Nah, he's fine. He's just being retarded.
Big tower cleared. Interrogative. Drum, let's clear this big tower.
Where did that RPG come from?
Hey, firm. If it's
Someone
not
gonna
marked,
give this
go
guy
ahead and
medical attention?
He's alright.
Which guy? The civilian? I think he's just,
He's fine.
Right, I'm on you.
he's fine.
Let's go.
Which guy has
Looks all clear. Door lock. Opening. Wrong right.
Prepping flash. I can't.
Faults on me.
I can't flash. Okay.
Stand by, I'm just trying to scavenge something clear.
can't do anything.
Alright, I'm on you.
He looks fine. He's just super quick.
Going up.
Wrong right.
Hey, towers, are they clear or not?
Alright, the
Big
tower's
tower's
clear. Here's an RPG gunner if you need ammo.
Drum, if you need ammo on the other side, there's enough bodies.
Grenade launcher.
I found another AT4 over here in this bunker. I also have a box for Drum if he needs it.
I left my fucking AR in the bunker.
Well, looks like the southwest bunker. I'm gonna have a guy in here with an AT4.
Hey, firm.
I'll bring it out.
4 times RPG rockets.
Alright, hold your position. Let's get security southeast until we're ready to move again.
Blue security southeast.
Southeast.
Make that southeast to southwest.
Copy.
I'm on the 50 up here. It's got thermals.
Copy. Alright. Index condition for rally on the cargo HQ building.
We're all here. Havoc 3 teams all here. We can't hear you, Sergeant.
All right, I just want to start off real quick. Just got a quick question. What happened at this construction building, starting north about 50 meters, when the BMP got there? What happened? I just lost track on how the cap squad went down. I was really paying attention over there. So, can someone fill me in what happened there, Sergeant Lee?
So we're just trying to get eyes onto the BMP. I think we had one shot on it, but it didn't register or whatever. Just didn't give a fuck. So we had to go find another RPG. I had an AT4 on me, but I was like 50 meters away from the BMP. It was looking me at me the whole time. So it actually took me down one time when I tried to get a shot on it. So it took a bit longer than it should have.
Copy. Now the team that was in that construction, did you guys get down by the BMP or by the Mark 19?
The Mark 19.
You guys behind cover or are you out in the open?
The Mark 19 pushed up onto their flank and dropped like 3 rounds right on them.
Copy. Alright. Now I know what happened over there. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, first off, beginning, make sure when you guys are at a position, make sure you clear out that position. Remember when you're entering enemy territory, and you're trying to provide overwatch and get reconnaissance out to the AO, make sure you clear out the whole Pacific area you're at. If you're push up in those windmills, make sure you clear out the windmills, inside of windmills, outside of windmills, make sure it's all clear. Because you guys had some, you guys were the uninvited guests on the overwatch position of that sniper team that was overwatching the AO. And if you guys would have started pushing that on that downslope of the hill, or went back down, you guys would have been sniped by those 2 guys. So whichever team that went out to make sure that they spaced themselves out and or made sure the whole hill top was clear, kudos to you. Or else you almost would have had half the squad wiped out by that whole sniper team, and then mortars went out, then you guys would be stuck in your front and from your rear. And then you guys had a great contact from that point. However, the initial assault, you guys did extra job getting that compound, clearing it out. Extra job not shooting that civilian that ran up on you guys by mistake, and then you surrendered. You guys cleared out the town effectively and efficiently. It did take you guys quite some time, but you guys did it in an adequate amount of time. Now, a quick question though, with the BTR, I know it was spotted, it called out. How come it took forever to get taken out? I noticed we put yellow smoke instead of putting HE on it, because it didn't engage you guys when it saw you.
I think it was just the problem with line of sight again, so a lot of vegetation, you know.
Okay, copy. Because at something like I told you guys before, just want to figure out whether or not it was a training exercise or even though some of the guys got shot, but they haven't heard nothing from anyone else. So they came in there. That BTR trying to figure out if you guys were friendly or not, even though the uniforms didn't match them. They were retarded enough to not figure that out. All right. All right. Now next, when it was, I don't think, I'm pretty sure I didn't say it, and that's my fault for not saying it. But I think I brought it down saying that civilians were being used as workers in both compounds. What was being reported when you guys took the civilian, correct? That first compound, am I correct?
I'm sorry.
Okay, and we asked him some questions, and he said he was being forced to work there. So we already knew there that these compounds are civilians are being forced to work. So make sure when you're told to hold fire, make sure you bring it down in chain of command all the way down, so that they can hold fire. Thank God none civilians got hit, because the murder team was smart enough to engage the front side of the compound, which is where he knew everything he saw. But I was just afraid enough that whoever was a gunner might hit the center of the compound. But make sure you bring up permission and say, hey, I'm engaging the front side of the compound. I see what I'm engaging, so that's what I'm engaging. Let's see here. Oh, and then lastly, you guys took out those gun trucks. First thing you engaged was the gunners, and I'm very happy about that. You guys put a smile on my face. You killed the gunner and then the driver, because the gunner is what basically caused the most casualties at that point. All right, that's all from me, Sergeant Lee. You go ahead and take the AAR and lead it.
Good film. I think you already went over most of the debrief, and there's not a whole lot left of what we can say. Well, I mean, Private Holden, what was the issue with the comms when I was trying to tell the Mark 19 to stop fire?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I relayed the orders.
I thought, alright.
Probably from the sound of the Mark 19 fire.
Yeah, the Mark 19 going off.
And that's typical during an actual combat. It can take a while for that gun system to stop, whoever's on the web system.
Alright, Alpha, you got anything? I can't hear you, so it's good.
Still can hear you,
Sorry about that.
There you
The only thing is, you know, people need to stick with their buddy teams as usual. Just usual stuff, nothing major. We did expand CLS pretty quickly.
Yeah, the
luckily,
mic had
didn't really
technical
need
issues.
any catastrophic kind of injuries, so I think we kept her moving up pretty well. Generally marked buildings, there's a couple I think at the beginning that weren't marked, but that got sorted out. That's about it, nothing else.
Hey, Phil. Bravo, you got anything?
No, Sergeant. Nothing from me.
Hey, Phil. Anything else from the rest of us here?
Yeah, I got a few things.
Go ahead, Captain.
We skylined the shit out of ourselves up at those towers, or up at those windmills. Like, anyone should have been able to see us. I can't believe we didn't get spotted up there. You need to be paying attention to skylining. You could have used the terrain, you could have used some rock walls, you could have used the windmills. The windmills is how I would have done it. Move up from behind the windmills and peek up over the ridge line so that the windmills break up your outline. I don't know if these ricochets are realistic or not. What part of immersion and role-playing do you guys not understand? Once a mission has started, from the beginning to the end of a mission, you keep that kind of shit out of your mouths. Is Delang part of this squad?
Negative, Captain.
Delang, whoever your squad leader is, whoever your team leader is, you need to go over CQB, because every time I opened a door, you just went straight in the fucking room. That's not how we do it.
My apologies.
The AI in ArmA are way too fast with their reactions. They can spin 180 and dump a fucking half a mag in you in like a tenth of a second. And you're gonna lose those fights. You have to exploit everything you possibly can. That means you open a door and then you pry the door out, and once you've cleared as much as you can from the other side, then you go in and clear it out.
Understood.
Civilians working in the compounds that never got sent down. I don't know why it never got sent down on our team net, did it?
No.
Okay, that's why I lit this compound up with the Mark 19. I was trying to strafe across the front and get rounds into the bunkers, and when I destroyed the first tower, I decided to not destroy the second tower, but I had no idea there were civilians being forced to work in the camps. That did not get sent down the chain of command. That's only one level of chain of command. There's no reason for that to not have been sent down. Lastly, what were the objectives of this training? Fire and maneuver and
breaking contact.
Breaking contact? Did we break contact at all?
There was no order to break contact. However, Sergeant Lee said that he's going to hold up that construction building as all the wounded was already at that collection point.
So did we break contact? Yes or no? At any point?
I would say it was a minor break contact for this, guys.
Okay. That's all I got.
Thank you, Captain. Any others? Villains? You got anything?
I believe Sergeant O'Neill had a comment.
Oh, go ahead. Well, it's
Walk
Walker
O'Neill,
now, I
sorry.
suppose.
Yep.
Yeah.
The only comment that I
cut out.
Walk O'Neill.
Again?
You cut out.
You cut off Walker O'Neill.
Just working as a rifleman in the past.
Yeah, you couldn't out again.
The one major thing that I had noticed was
Has he been doing this all mission? Cutting out in and out?
Negative.
Alright. Try holding your transmit button down the whole time.
Alright, here we go. The one thing that I noticed during the exercise was, as a rifleman, none of my teammates were giving me ranges on any of the armor pieces or the softer targets like the Humvees to engage them. I was not able to get ranges from them to engage them at any time during the operation.
Painful. That's something we'll have to work on. Would that be all?
Alright, I guess that was it. Alright.
Alright, that's everybody. Except for the mic, but he's not here anymore. I'm not sure what happened.
He had technical issues.
Right on.
Right. Copy. Thank you, Phil, so much for filling in. Especially you, Captain. Taking time to fill in. Make sure the squads are filled up. Company listed meeting on Saturday. For those of you who are not in the squad, make sure you attend that as well if you guys want to. All the details are on the forums. But other than that, you guys are dismissed.
I believe the FTX is tomorrow?
No. FTX on Sunday, yeah. Next week. Tune training.
Okay.
Have 3 members. Tune trains on the 4th Saturday. I mean, Sunday. Saturday.
There you go.
Thanks for filling in.
No problem.
Sergeant Lee, Sergeant Tshirt, can you give me your attendance, please?
Got it.
Copy that.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. What time is it? 10? I'm gonna take off and probably get a snack. And I might be back later. I got my controls for Neo unfucked, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do some more Exanima. That's probably what I'll do. Oh, I forgot to mention the people moving past that bunker and not clearing it out. Oh well. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you
that was punishing.
next time.
I will see you guys tomorrow.
Yep, take care.
See ya. Say again.
I got you, Sam.